Oh, Axeman, it is me, Rudy Spartan number 420, come to tell you that you are hereby disbanded from the Halo community. You are disbanded from speaking on Halo, and your opinion will never be taken seriously again. Why? Because you let the clout go to your head. You let the Halo community and the clout you have gained through all your fucking shitty videos get to your head up. And now you think you're the big man, but you're not. You're nothing. You're nothing and you don't speak for us. So you shall forever be cast off into the dustbin of the Halo forums. Forever. It's insane. It's insane when you don't get what you want and people don't treat you as seriously as you think you should be treated. I feel exactly the same fucking way too, man. I'm really putting myself out here. I am the fucking big man of the Kino community, but some people fucking disagree. And look at this shit. You'll never fucking believe this. So, I'm fucking Godwinson's chosen warrior. I'm the only one who has the mantle of the Kino community. I'm the only one who can really fucking provide for, like, anyone any good content. So I was really fucking pissed off when PvP pulls this bullshit. Look at this fucking shit. I'm sorry, what? I'm really offended by this, Ashton, personally. Like, what's wrong with me as a person? I'm a costumed fag just like this fucking guy over here. I'm dressed up as a Spartan right now. And, like, you picked him to be your next fucking heir? To, like, carry the show? No! Like, you didn't even fucking reach out to me or contact me or fucking anything. Like, we could have, like, talked over, like, what you don't fucking like about me, and I could have convinced you that I'm actually a good person. I can change for you. Like, what don't you like about me? I'll do it for you. I'll fucking change, for you just to get you to like me. Yeah. I believe that all of what I just said with 100% sincerity. And there are other people that think like me. And let's get into them. So, we have our first man. He is a boy from Germany who has dedicated his entire existence to documenting the video game Team Fortress 2. But Team Fortress 2 has been out for a very, very long time, and there really isn't much else to say about it. So he's gonna dig real deep to find the fucking... Oh, sorry, I was gonna close Discord there. To find, little nuggets of Kino, anything to make a video on. But it's not enough. So he's trying his best here to give something the fans might fucking like, and let's see how it turns out. So, essentially what this video is about is, sorry, we're gonna take off some body armor here. What this video is about is, like, they're exploring the beta build of Dust Bowl here, but they're portraying it in this, like, very, very terrible, like, fucking JoJo way. Like, this is an entire remake of, like, Stardust Crusaders opening. And he put so much fucking effort into it. Look, there's a disclaimer here at the beginning. Yeah, look at how fucking edited this is. Ooh. We're really putting our all into this one. So, yeah, essentially the point of the video... It's so fucking stupid. Look at this. Look at how long that probably fucking took. And it's all to convey some, like, information that, like, there's an actual area behind, part of Dust Bowl, there's an actual area behind there. Ooh, you didn't know that. But now you do, because there's this retarded fucking JoJo video. And, like, it's really cringe. It's really fucking cringe. But he put his all into it. Wait, there's, like, one more scene. Like, there's more. No, it's all edited and, like, scripted. And he got into, like, Source Filmmaker for that. Using all his JoJo memes. He even gave himself, like, a stand and a stand fucking ability for this. Like, that's not easy to fucking edit and to come up with. It took him a while to do this. And let's read how long it took.
Alright, this has been a big one for me. Seriously, I spent over 2 months in this in total. It's a really passion project of mine. I hope you enjoy it.
So, he's being himself here, trying to give people content that they like and express something interesting in an interesting way, but unfortunately he overdid it and it fucking sucks ass. So no one watched this. No one fucking liked it. But instead of fucking owning up to the mistake he made, this is his next fucking video.
12,000 views.
12,000 views.
Pretty much most ambitious video of all time. This is the video that I put the most work.
He's gonna make a video, and he's gonna put like the most effort possible into it. It is his magnum opus, and it's like exploring fucking Dust Bowl, the beta build, and using fucking Joe jokes. Wow. So yeah, he continues.
And passionate too. And
I was so passionate about that, but my fucking audience didn't like
I
it.
was so excited for this video, even before starting working on it. And all that I have to show for that word.
You don't have any true friends when they don't persuade you from fucking spending 2 months making a JoJo TF2 video.
And about I'm going to quit YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Actually watched the video. I've decided that I'm going to quit YouTube.
He's gonna take a break from YouTube because his fucking JoJo video underperformed. Ooh, fuck. So wow, yeah, that's fucking pathetic as fuck. That his ego really was wrapped up in the reception, that like his video got, and the fact that it didn't do well, that's just like a personal slight against him because he really did put that much effort into it, but no one wanted to laugh at his fucking Joe jokes. But again, that was something he wanted to do. He wasn't really making any money off this. He wasn't sucking up to anyone. He wasn't trying to get Valve's attention or Akira's attention making that. It was just a stupid fucking video, but he did get really felted about that. But there are some people on YouTube, because that was really the whole purpose of that video was just like share little tidbits, weirdo tidbits of information. But there are people who really do think they are an authority on what happens in these fucking games. And here's, of course, our fucking salty man. It's all an act, man. It was all an act. So, he's fucking mad, and let's find out why.
I'm sick as a dog, and I'm twice as salty. Get it? Get it? I'm a salty sea dog.
Trying to cope it all.
Very weird right now. I apologize if my voice sounds like this the whole video, but
So, yeah, he's pretending to be sick there, but oh no, he's actually been bawling his eyes out, and that's because he was not invited to beta test the Halo campaign early. No, all these other retards, these other smaller Halo YouTubers were trusted to, suck up and basically act as free advertising and play the game and say it's fucking amazing. But the Act Man wasn't chosen for that, and he's very, very hurt that he appears to be sick, but that's because he's been fucking crying his eyes out. He continues.
I just woke up from a bloody nose, and you know what? I just feel this.
It's broken his mind. He can't believe it.
Last night I saw a bunch of tweets and people saying like, I got access to play the Halo Infinite campaign. Here's my preview. Here's my breakdown. It's coming very soon. And all these people are posting Halo Infinite content for the campaign. And I'm sitting here, and I've literally turned into Squidward. I don't want to be Squidward, but I'm looking through the blinds like y'all are having so much fun without me.
What?
But feel salty.
That isn't fair. It's not fair that I didn't get to play Halo early. Oh, what the hell, guys? I'm such a big deal here.
Considered for any pre-release Halo stuff or any behind-the-scenes development, or I've never been approached or asked about stuff, and I don't know why.
I don't know why the devs aren't just like reaching out to me. I've done such a good thing for Halo. Ooh, yeah, he continues here. So yeah,
They come around.
Yeah, this is such a weird thing, an anti-Kino decision, and PvP was totally right when he did his Kino Dogma video for the first time, that like they're just editing it. Like, he has a fucking editor. There's no way he did this himself. He's just editing it to show himself in the best light. So he sent like his editor like probably like 40 minutes of footage and said, I want to be viewed as this. And that's what happened. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever that he is actually having a mental breakdown because he wasn't invited to play Halo. But like he's like trying to play it off like a fucking joke, even though he is felted. He's really fucking felted with this.
Or if I'm just plain old a salty sea dog. But do you understand how I feel? Like,
No, I can't possibly understand how it feels to have that much of a fucking ego that I felt like I deserved to be invited to a fucking Halo like launch party. You know, Microsoft Corporation trusting me with their greatest IP, their most expensive one. You know.
Halo videos. But I post a lot of Halo videos. I put so much time and effort into a lot of stuff that I've done on this platform, and so much of it has been Halo. I've been so hyped for Infinite leading up to this release, and launch has been very disappointing in a lot of ways and very exciting.
Yeah, so like all of his videos, I put so much effort into all those Halo videos that I deserve to be noticed by Senpai. Come on, Bungie, Microsoft, I've sucked up to you so much. That must mean something that all these videos get all these fucking views. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Was that your intention with those Halo videos, Ackman? You're trying to chase like Halo clout.
I've been around
So
this franchise for a long time, and I've made videos on this franchise for a long time. Some good, some positive, some bad, some amazing, some wacky, some weird. He's coming back. The street cleaner that won't leave me alone. Let me salt in my own agony. Let me salt my own wounds.
well, you know, maybe that's an eye opener. It's a sign to not make this fucking Cope video. That's very embarrassing, bro. This guy's a child too, and he's like on the internet coping that he's not invited to. Wait, yeah.
People with far less of an audience, with far less Halo experience.
What the fuck? Whoa! The ego of this man to suggest that he knows Halo like way better than like these other people that the developers trust with their product. I have the clout, guys. I've beaten all the Halos on Legendary. This is such bullshit that Bill Gates doesn't want to fucking suck my cock because I'm the fucking Halo master. He literally thinks that. That's actually something he thinks. The Ackman literally sees himself as the fucking Halo master and the sole authority on like, you know, fucking, and he controls the narrative. He decides what makes a good fucking Halo game. Well, guess what, Ackman? You know, I disagree with you. I think Halo Combat Evolved is fucking shit. And that's your favorite Halo, and I think you're fucking wrong. So, you know, you're not the arbiter for the fucking Halo community.
Is that wrong of me?
I mean, all these other like more intelligent YouTubers who make way better Halo videos than he does. You know, he's pissed off that they're getting a chance to go into, you know, get into it, but no.
To feel jealous? I don't think so. I think everyone they've given a go to, everyone that I've seen so far, I think they deserve it.
I'm not jealous, guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun. But I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward right now.
Yeah, exactly, Axeman. You know, you have a kid now and you're a fucking old man. You know, this cool guy persona that you put on, everyone just sees it as fucking fake and gay. Something you did just to suck up to Microsoft so you could insert yourself into the Halo community. Like the dev team even. You know, you always wanted to create your own perfect Halo game, and now you thought you had the chance. But guess what, buddy? 343 just sees you as a fucking fanboy who gawks over them, and you know, you're just an A-log to Halo, so they're not gonna fucking cut you in. You are just a Squidward. It's time to get off the internet, you know.
So there's a couple things. There's
your kids act, man. They're gonna go to school and they're gonna be like, oh, what does your daddy do for work? I was like, yeah, he fucking whines about Halo on the internet.
The Halo Infinite campaign, and then there's that Forerunners thing where some Halo content creators, streamers.
Look at all the winners here. Look at all these guys actually probably put a lot of effort into their videos. Like there are a lot of guys who did get the Halo campaign early. There were like some Halo modders who got it. Like people who really, General Aki, I think it was, he got the Halo campaign earlier. A Halo follower who's just like a strictly Halo channel got it earlier. So he was more dedicated to Halo than you were, buddy. So yeah, he's pissed off that he's not invited among these fucking people. And this is so retarded. Like imagine if I was actually pissed off that fucking PPP like didn't reach out to me and say, hey Rudy, like, you know, I'm considering having a new fucking co-host, but like I don't like this about you, so I'm not gonna invite you. No, what the fuck? Like the ego on this fucking man. So yeah, the wall of winners over here.
YouTubers were playing Halo Infinite for a while, for a couple of years, and they were basically giving feedback on the game for a long time. And when all these people came to Seattle in 2019, like I was here. I was already here.
Come on, guys. What? Microsoft, you know where I live. Of course you know my fucking docs. You watch all my fucking videos. Yeah. Well, you know, just because you're available, you know, like the cheap fucking whore, you know, that girl who's always down to fuck, but she's like AIDS-ridden and her vagina's so loose. You know, that's essentially what you are, Act Man. So, you know, they want more high-class people, more presentable people on camera. So that's why they didn't choose you, buddy. That's why they didn't choose you. Because they knew you were just a fanboy. You didn't have what it takes to say anything intelligent about the game besides gawk over it. So no, they're not just gonna take the easy horror.
It just feels kind of shitty to know that nobody thought of you, or that nobody considered you.
What the?
Reached out and said, "Hey, you want to?"
Yeah, he has this expectation though. That's an autistic thing too, buddy. That's an autistic thing that you think like everyone fucking knows everything about you, and that this like company has like an official stance on you. No, they probably just thought you were a fucking weirdo, and you know, whatever. So you didn't get invited, buddy.
Play Halo Infinite. Do you want to test this out? Do you want to be part of this program? And you know, 343 might have their own reasons. Like I said,
Well, I mean, do you have like a direct line with 343? Do you have like a representative that like talks to you and stuff, not just like on like Twitter, but like an actual like PR person that you have a direct line to? You know, if not, why would you assume this? This is fucking stupid.
I just feel out of the loop on something I've cared about for so long. Something I've looked forward to for so long.
Well, get fucked, buddy. Yeah, you're just a clout chaser. You know, that Halo, if you got to be the first one to play the Halo campaign, that would be really good for your channel, buddy. You make a shit ton of money. So that's really what his tiers are for. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, just fuck my shit up, boy. Just fuck my shit up. Dude, like, you should really have your own life at this point and not be, like, that fucking invested in this. But I guess this is his fucking job, so that's why he's felt it at that.
We're in Seattle. It's like, dude, I'm here. I'm a 10-minute drive away. I can...
See, I'm a 10-minute drive away.
If I want to. I can bike there. That's how close it is. You know? You don't have to pay for room and board and flights and food or anything for me. In fact, I could probably save you money because I'm renting a 4-bedroom place. I can host people here.
Holy shit. So he really isn't a man because he's a fucking rent hog. You're a rent hog, boy. Yeehaw, boy. We got a rent hog here. Wow, that's, you know, he has this fucking YouTube channel with like millions of fucking like video views, but he blew all the money on fucking like cars and shit probably. He didn't even think to put a mortgage down on the fucking house, and then, you know, he could just pay it off with his like passive income on YouTube. No, he's renting a 4-bedroom apartment, buddy. So, you know, when you didn't get the Halo campaign, so, you know, you're fucked. Microsoft is burning its bridges with you. Your channel's gonna start to stagnate eventually, and you don't have your nest egg built up. You kind of spent it all on, like, you know, bing bing woohoo shit and those like metal posters and stuff. Ooh, you fucked up, buddy.
That is my nature. Like, I'm a people pleaser. I want everyone around me to be happy because it makes me happy. And maybe
isn't that like a narcissistic thing? And there's another edit there. It's like, yeah, include that part. Make sure you get that part in. But that's like such a narcissistic thing that he needs everyone around him to fucking be pleased with him and like him and shit.
And the things that I say, and my personality, and my persona. I have a very crass sense of humor. I get it from my mother. I like to swear. I like to say fuck and shit a lot. Those are great words to me.
Well, buddy, you know, that might be why Xbox doesn't want to do business with you, because you swear, you're prone to swearing on, like, live streams. So, you know, if they're, yeah.
Series of games, so I don't think...
Wait, yeah.
Shit a lot. Those are great words to me. Halo is an M-rated series of games.
Axeman, you might be a little out of touch there. And that's why I think you're bad for PR, because you're not keeping up with current Halo lore, because Halo Infinite is in fact rated T for teen. It has mild language in it. So they can't have someone, like, do, like, a video on their game if they're gonna be fucking swearing in live stream. Because there's no swearing in Halo now. There's no blood in Halo. You know, there's none of the shit you say because you're shooting off the cuff. You had this, like, cool guy persona that you thought would be good for PR, but because you're a fucking old man now, you're a 30-year-old boomer, you weren't in touch enough and you forgot that Halo wasn't a fucking M-rated game. No, like, Halo 5 wasn't even fucking M-rated. That was, like, T for teen. So, yeah, you're out of touch. You're out of touch, boomer. So... there's that, yeah, like fuck, again, like, Microsoft is putting their all into Halo. It's like, it's do or die for them now. That's why they're lowering it to teen, just to increase, like, the amount of people that can possibly play it. So, like, of course they're gonna do everything not to have, like, any bad PR. They want everything to go right. So, like, they can't have someone fucking up on live stream.
I don't think it's because I don't appeal to a younger audience, but maybe I just pushed the line with what I say and what I've said in the past. And I, you know, like, I'm just trying to think right now of why 343 never reached out. or why I haven't been considered. Because I really
Well, I mean, if that was your goal to begin with, to become like a fucking like 343 like fucking spokesperson, then you really should have been careful with what you were saying. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it meant everything to him that he'd be noticed by Lee Heckin fucking Microsoft Corporation. You know, fuck. And it was all just so he could fucking like give his personal take on fucking Halo to like the devs and shit.
I feel like I've been blacklisted for a long time, and I just kind of wanted an explanation of like where I stand with you guys as a company. Do you think?
Well, I mean, you're not entitled to shit, buddy. You're not entitled to an explanation unless, like, you know, you actually spoke with the fucking PR person and, like, they reached out to you or something and they had, like, an official, like, Ackman, like, stance or whatever. Like, no, like, where does this fucking ego come from? You made a bunch of, like, Halo videos where you gawked over it. Kind of like a fanboy, really. They weren't really critiques. You were just talking. It was like a love letter, pretty much. And you know, they probably saw you as a fan, and that's why they sent you an Xbox. And that was probably just enough to tell you to fuck off or whatever. Like, you know, your boss telling you, "I would pay you for 4 hours today." You know, that's probably the official Microsoft stance. If you make a video on Halo that gets more than 1 million views, you get an Xbox. So yeah, don't read too deep into that, especially considering they never really reached out to you.
I think I'm a shitty person. Do you think I'm a bad person or a mean person? Like what are the reasons that I haven't been considered? Because from a numerical standpoint, my audience is huge.
What an unwarranted sense of self-importance there. I'm such a big man, you guys. Look at that. I'm rocking fucking 1.2 million subscribers there, guy. You know, you gotta consider me. And he said, like, yeah, listen to this.
I'm a shitty person. Do you think I'm a bad person or a mean person?
If you think I'm a bad person or I'm not good for business, I'll change, man. I'll do whatever it takes to like suck up to you, fucking Microsoft. Holy shit, man. You know, get your shit together, bro. You know, would you ever see Total Biscuit doing this? No. You know, no, because he has confidence in himself and he doesn't want to fucking suck up to giant corporations like that. You know, he has integrity, unlike you now. You know, I used to think you were cool, man, but now I just see you're a fucking whining little bitch. Like, look at this. Like, him saying he's sick is such a fucking cope, man. Yeah, I'll change, man. I'll change my fucking personality. If he is being himself, which he's not, he's trying to be like some sort of like 80s cool guy persona. That's fucking gay. It's almost as dumb as like the Daimo, except no, it isn't. Sorry, Ackman. I apologize for that. No one's as bad as the Daimo. But, you know, he'll fucking change himself to appease this company.
Because from a numerical standpoint, my audience is...
Yeah, I'm such a big, important guy.
Sometimes, and I deserve to be a little cocky about that, don't I? But I kill it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Fuck off. People will probably just watch your videos in the background. And Ackman videos really aren't that good. Let's just pull up one now. They're all just like really gawking over how fucking amazing Halo is. And they really don't offer much of a critique. Let's actually find one. I'm on most popular. This guy doesn't have like millions of views either. Oh, sorry, this is like his live streaming channel, my bad. So yeah, it's not on like the official Ackman channel. Again, there are like good fucking like videos and shit like that, but they're just like really like fanboyish, like gawking, like how great Halo is. And again, it's not amazing. Like Combat Evolved kind of fucking sucks, and like I really don't see how people like that. But oh no, Ackman's like fucking all over like their dick all the fucking time. And I'm having trouble finding a fucking Halo one because he's just talking about COD. You know, that's probably also why you weren't selected. Because, you know, you're fucking talking too much about their competitors. All the other, like, Halo YouTubers that were selected were fucking, like, all about Halo and shit. So that's probably why they picked them, because they're obviously most dedicated to it. Oh, it's Halo. Sorry guys, bear with the dinner. Yeah, this fucking gay esoteric
making
shit.
them more cinematic. Some of these events you can change the outcome of. For instance, when you round this stuffed mongooses, each with a being able to experience.
Yeah, I don't know. If you ever seen one of his fucking videos, you know what I'm talking about. He just like totally sucks off the game. Yeah, sorry about that. So anyway, his videos fucking suck, and he's not dedicated enough to Halo. That's why they didn't select him as well.
Things that were hurtful to a lot of people. I'm fully aware of that. Do I think all those same things now? No. I just feel like whatever reasons that I have.
Well, again, Global Woke Corp isn't gonna give a shit about that, buddy.
And it's pre-release material in the multiplayer and the campaign and a chance to give feedback on that in a direct way to 343. I just feel.
Yeah, listen to this. This is how important he thinks he is, that he deserves a fucking direct line because he made all those great Halo videos that were so appreciated, man. People reaching out to me, telling me that they sold their PlayStations just to buy Xboxes to play through the MMC, man. That's how fucking important I am. So, like, he really does believe that 343 should fucking reach out to him.
Material in the multiplayer and the campaign and a chance to give feedback on that in a direct way to 343. I just feel like any issues between me and 343 could just be cleared up.
Look how edited.
10 or so minutes just by talking.
Guys, I just need a chance to like sit you down and fucking explain to you why I'm not a bad person. Do you have like 10 minutes, Mr. fucking CEO of like 343? Like fuck. And again, he only wants that because he really does want to make his own perfect Halo game. He really does believe that he is the best, most like reliable source for anything fucking Halo. It's pretty delusional there. You know, I'd never go up to fucking PPP and tell him how to make fucking Kino. You know, it doesn't fucking make sense. And I'm probably a bigger fan of fucking Halo than this asshole is. You know, I'm willing to admit that a Halo isn't like as good as many people say it is, but no, it was all a PR thing for him, really.
Just, well, you've said these things in the past. Do you still believe those things?
Why would they have like a dossier on you? What the fuck? Like, they're not keeping tabs on you. You're just a fucking idiot.
Or we're not sure if this is the right fit. Here are the reasons why we're kind of worried about allowing you to do this.
And again, because they didn't reach out to you, that's essentially what they were saying there.
Like, just to be considered, I think I make good videos. I think I deserve the code for info.
Yeah, PPP, I make good videos. You should really fucking reach out to me, and I'm offended that you didn't. What the fuck is wrong with me, huh? What's wrong with my personality that you don't like me? Yeah, I'm really fucking offended by that one.
I deserve to be part of the Forerunners. Am I pissed at the people that got that chance before me? Of course not.
You so are. Fuck off. You definitely are.
You all deserve it. Like I said, I'm Squidward. I don't know what to say. And I don't get it either because I went to the Halo Wars 2 launch. And that was a great time. And I got early access to Halo Wars 2 way back in the day when I had barely 50,000 subs.
Yeah, they gave you a chance. They gave him a chance with the when he had 50,000 subscribers. They gave him a chance to go to the Halo Wars 2 launch, and this is what he does.
And Microsoft sent me a Series X.
Yeah, so they gave him a conscientious prize just to tell him to fuck off.
Like a business standpoint, like why wouldn't you reach out to the guy with 1.2 million subs?
Well, you're not doing a good job at selling yourself as like someone who takes this fucking seriously. You're getting very emotional now that you haven't been fucking chosen for it. It's like, when Gun Jesus fucking reached out to, like, he wanted to insert himself into fucking John Wick. Like, how cringy that was. That's essentially like this is like one step below that, buddy. Fuck. So
why are channels with 1% of that audience getting access to something that I don't have access to? I can't help but feel salty. And I think if you're in my position,
oh my god,
when you put this much effort into making Halo content for the last 6 years, you'd probably feel this salty too.
That was it. His whole fucking Halo career, he didn't give a shit really about providing good content for the community. He just wanted to insert himself into Bungie, like Dr. Disrespect kind of did, but in reverse, you know what I mean? So that was his whole fucking Halo grift. He doesn't like it. Friendship ended with Halo. Battlefield is my new friend now. Fuck, man.
I just want like a reason, like an explanation for why.
I want a reason, buddy. I want a reason. They have an official Ackman stance. They're gonna pull up their PR thing. They're gonna be like, oh well, you said this in this stream. Timestamp 5 hours and like 2 minutes because we fucking comb over through all that shit. Like, no, No, fuck off. Like, the people who have, like, less subscribers than you are probably fucking astroturfed, like, channels anyways. Like, what the fuck? It means everything to him. Like, his entire fucking life is wrapped up in the fact that, like, people view him as this, like, cool guy persona that he portrays himself as. It's kind of
I
fucked.
think I stand out from the crowd, you know? Not to toot my own horn, but I think...
You don't really stand out from the crowd. Like, this video editing is exactly the same as what everyone else does. You're in a fucking room full of nerd shit like everyone else. The only difference is that you're kind of, like, attractive, you know what I mean? Like, that's about it. Like, you're not, like, a boogie. You might as well be a fucking boogie, but, like, you're not. You're a little more presentable, and that's what you got going for you.
Incredible things. Like, the intro for the Halo 3 it took me, like, 20 hours to put together. It's a straight-up, shot-for-shot kind of remake of the Believe trailer.
Again, like, back to the fucking JoJo TF2 guy. Like, I put so much effort into that. It took me 20 hours to edit that thing, and no one fucking appreciated my effort. It was like, no one fucking has to. You know, you do it because you want to, and you think it'll make it a good video. And the fact that you did put that much effort into it, like, shows that it proves to yourself that you care about making this perfect. If no one fucking notices it, well, then that's their loss, buddy. But you really take it personal that, you know, people aren't, like, fucking noticing exactly what reference to a movie that fucking scene was. You know, like, if you really did put that much effort into it and you got no reward, you've learned not to do that again because it's a fucking waste of time.
You don't want that guy playing your game early and
Wow, I made some esoteric fucking nonsense shit using Xbox games.
You don't want me working. You don't want me putting my personal fucking input in. What the fuck? Like, the nerve of this person, man. Fuck. Like, this is what it must mean to live in Seattle on the fucking Pacific Coast, man. It's so fucked up there. Like, I'm so glad I live in my cozy neck of the woods in Ontario. It's fucking amazing because these people are mentally ill. Like, this is he's honestly fucking offended. Like, this is, like, his entire life is built up to this fucking moment, and he was rejected. It's fucking amazing. It's great salt.
Being a part of it, you know, it's not a question about passion. It's not a question about expertise.
I'm questioning your passion if this is felting you.
It has something to do with who I am as a person, and that hurts even more. I'm like Will Smith, you know, like, how come you don't want me, man? And it's not like I'm a bad
Again, his ego is completely wrapped up in this YouTube career shit. Like, fuck, he's nothing without, like, people viewing him as the Halo master and, like, the Halo god. Everyone said his takes sucked and that he was a fucking idiot. You know, that's why it wasn't hard on Halo, because there are things wrong with Halo, but no, he just sucked up to it. And now he thinks he's the fucking Halo master. That's so pathetic.
Anyone in the Halo community, like, I'm friends with a lot of people in the community. And when
My internet friends, buddy. I got the clout because I got all my internet.
I'm better than all my other internet friends. They suck up to me. So that's why he's pissed off that they got chosen and he didn't. So,
like, wait, really? You? And it's like, yes, me. I don't have access. I don't know, man. I mean, there's just, like, a lot of things contributing to this salt, I feel, and this disillusionment. Like, I feel like in some ways I've done a complete 180 from being absolutely hyped for this game to, like, to Squidward. To being fucking Squidward.
Yeah, so the only reason why he's excited for Halo, because it was the first Halo game to come out in fucking years, and he wanted to be the first one to fucking review it and talk about it, because that would be great for his channel. But now that he doesn't have that opportunity, he's less excited for the game, you know what I mean? Fuck. All you have to wait is a month.
I guess this stuff has just been on my mind for a few years now. Like what's my relationship with the people that are making the Halo games? And why do they not consider me for things?
I don't know, did you ask them for a job, maybe, if you think you're that important to Halo?
But I think it would be nice. I think it would be nice to connect, you know? Maybe see if this goes anywhere. And, you know,
it's all a fucking grift. He wants to be hired by Microsoft through his fucking YouTube videos. You know, he doesn't actually know anything really about Halo. He can just tell them that he likes it, you know? Like, fuck.
PAX rolls around. I've talked to people. Now, maybe this is just a theory, but one guy from 343 was...
Yeah, so he was invited to a previous Halo event. He went to the Halo 2 special launch, and he was given privileged information. But, you know, he took that for granted. He was new, and maybe it wasn't his fault. But again, with these global corporations, they're not going to take any fucking chances with anyone. So, like, he's at a fucking event that he's been invited to, by the way. So there's, like, no excuse for this. He gets invited to this event, and, like, this happens.
really mad at me one time because at the Halo Wars 2 launch party, I was like, filming, and people had cameras and shit. But he was having a conversation, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to turn the camera off." And I was like, "Ah ha ha ha!" They didn't turn it off. Which is
So you get invited exclusive access to a 343 Halo Wars 2 launch, and the fucking CEO of 343 walks up to you and says, "Hey buddy, can you stop filming?" And you tell him to go fuck himself. Wow. I think we solved this one, Shaggy. I think we solved this fucking mystery, Shaggy. So yeah, he fucking he pisses off the fucking guy who invited him here, and now he's upset that Bill Gates and Global Homo Corp doesn't want to do business with him anymore after he burned a fucking multi-trillion-dollar company. You know what I mean? He acted like he was better than that guy there because he was the Act Man, and he let the ego go to his head. He let the ego go to his head, and he has been strucken down from the Halo community now forever. And he can no longer participate in any discussion that will actually contribute to the game. All he can do is grift off of his reputation as the Act Man. It was all an act from the beginning.
dumb, stupid. Like, you don't think of that. You don't think like, oh shit, if what he's saying is something that is not supposed to be heard outside of this room, and he thinks I'm going to share it. Like, you don't.
Yeah, listen to his voice crack on that one. Listen to his voice crack. So, Act Man has been thoroughly buck-broken. His personality, he doesn't know the Act Man from who he is in real life, because the Act Man is an act he puts on to suck up to companies and shit like that. So when he's saying to Microsoft that like he wants to change, but like he doesn't know how, what's happening? It's really fucked up. But he has a split personality. He has his YouTube side and his real side, and he doesn't know who he is anymore. And let's have someone explain that to us.
Could it be? Man can easily fissure it. As the individual grows, so too do the fissures, until the soul is split.
When he gets views,
over time,
he'll find out what works.
Distinguishes itself from the original, with one of them soon becoming dominant. It's a well-documented disorder.
So that's what happened with the Act Man, is that he got so invested. He got so invested into his Halo clout that he decided to create this retarded persona and boost his personality really to be PR friendly. But it didn't work. It didn't work. He tried his best to appease to the masses. But it didn't work. He wasn't built for that. He should have just been himself instead of making this retarded persona. And now that his whole mission on YouTube was to get noticed by the Halo community, it fucked up. So yeah, this is the Act Man again. This is the Act Man. So here we can see, that's who he really is, and that's his desire to meet 343. He needs himself to become marketable so that he can get exclusive access to Halo and become the true god of Halo. That was his intention.
You'll change however I want you to. You're gonna make a good Halo video.
So that's essentially what happens to Act Man. Like Halo's evolving now. It's aimed at teenagers and stuff. But he's the old guard, and he feels like he really needs to be an authority on Halo. So he boosted his personality and sucked up to 343 as much as he could in an attempt to fucking be cool and be actually known for something, being the fucking master of Halo. But it was all for nothing. So really, I think what we need to learn is that you shouldn't boost. You shouldn't boost online. And you shouldn't fucking clout chase. and get fucking belted when people don't like you. It's really pathetic. The Axeman is pathetic, and that's why he has been cast out of the Halo community, because it was all a grift this whole time. It meant nothing to him. Halo meant nothing to him. He just wanted to have authority and to have his creative impulses decided. That's all it meant to him. But no, you can't grift off Halo anymore. It has been taken from you, and it is the sweetest thing to see your salt. Your salt is the sweetest thing to me.
That's right. That's right.